All right, welcome back. We are going to be doing the second part of lesson 3 of chapter 1, talking about unit rates, unit costs, things like that. All right, if you are just joining us, welcome to this video. And hopefully you find this helpful. If you are not here today or you need some additional practice, additional help to walk through the book, I'm going to offer that to you right now. All right. I was looking back at some of the old videos from when I started the school year, and it's hard to believe I hardly even recognize myself anymore. I lost like 45 pounds this year, so pretty crazy to see myself on video now versus when I started the school year off, but it's a good change. All right, if you are just joining us, make sure you have your Glencoe book. You should be open to page 33, where we're going to talk about unit price. Now, there's not much left of this lesson, just very little bit, so maybe walking through some problems with you in the guided practice as well. So what they tell us is you can use what you know about unit rates to find the unit price. The unit price is a cost per unit. To write a price as a unit price, you divide the numerator and denominator by the rate of the denominator. That sounds like a lot, but basically what they're telling us is you want to divide this bottom number by itself because that always equals 1. 4 divided by 4 would equal 1. What you do on the bottom, you do on the top. 36 divided by 4 is 9. So what they're telling you is it costs $36 for 4 movie tickets, so the cost per unit per ticket is $9. The only real difference between unit rate and unit cost is unit cost has a $sign in front of it and unit rate doesn't. So don't let those two things confuse you because really that's the only difference that there is. All right, go ahead and turn your page. They're going to give us another example here, and it talks about 4 potted plants costing $88, and they want the price per plant. So you first write it as a fraction, $88 over 4 plants, and we want to get this down to 1, so we're going to divide by 4 to get 1. 4 divided by 4 is 1. Any number divided by itself is always 1. And then what you do on the bottom, you got to do on the top. 88 divided by 4 is 22. So each plant costs $22. All right, let's look over here at our guided practice. So our guided practice tells us that they want us to find the unit rate. 44 points in 4 quarters. First, we write it as a fraction, 44 over 4. Points over quarters, if that helps you to remember which one's which. We want to get this down to 1. How are we going to do that? Right, divide by itself. So divide by 4 is 1. What you do on the bottom, do on the top. 44 divided by 4 is, good, 11. So it's 11 points per quarter. And you're done. How about number 2, 125 feet in 5 seconds. I don't know if, wow, that was a terrible 5, I'm sorry. Feet in seconds. To get this down to 1, we're going to divide by 5, give you 1. What you do on the bottom, do on the top. 125 divided by 5. Well, that would be, let's see, 20 goes into, would it be 25? Well, let's go off to the side and find out. It sure is. There you go. So 25 feet per second. Okay, again, all I'm doing is getting this down to 1. All right, that's the key, is to get that down to 1. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah. Okay. How about 360 miles in 12 gallons of gas? 360 over 12 miles over gas. To get 12 down to 1, I'm going to divide it by itself. What I do on the bottom, you got it. Got to do it on the top. So, let's see. I know that 12 goes into 36. 12, 24, 36. 3 times. So 12 goes into 360 30 times. So 30 miles to 1 gallon of gas. How about 12 meters in 28 seconds? Meters in seconds. Now, what would be the problem with this right now as it stands? If we divide 28 divided by 28, we would get 1. But can we do 12 divided by 28? No, and you can't just switch them to make it easier on yourself. So now we're just going to reduce down as low as we can. What number would go into both of those? How about 4? Divided by 4. Divide by 4. 7 and 3. So we can't reduce that anymore. So you're going to actually leave it like that, and it's going to be 3/7 meters in 1 second. Okay, if you can't reduce it down anymore, you leave that fraction as low as you can, and it's 3/7 meters per second. All right, Molly shot 20 baskets in 4 minutes. Nico shot 42 baskets in 6 minutes. How many more baskets did Nico shoot per minute? So the first thing we have to do is get these down to unit, as close as we can to unit cost. Oops, I did that wrong. My bad, I saw the 6. It's 20 baskets in 4 minutes and 42 in 6 minutes. So this one is Molly and this one is Nico. All right, first let's get them down to unit rates. So let's divide by 4 on the top and the bottom. 4 divided by 4, of course, is 1. And 20 divided by 4 is 5. So Molly shoots 5 baskets per minute. Now let's do Nico. Divide by 6 on the top and bottom. So we get 1 on the bottom. And 42 divided by 6 is 7. So Nico shoots 7 baskets per minute. How many more baskets did Nico shoot per minute? Well, what's the difference between 7 and 5? The difference. So remember, the difference means you do what? Subtract. So what's the difference? 7 minus 5 is 2 baskets per minute. Two baskets per minute. All right, last one. For Caroline's birthday, her mom took her and 4 friends to the water park. Caroline's mom paid $40 for 5 tickets. What was the price for 1 ticket? Well, let's find the unit cost. Remember, the only difference between the unit rate and the unit cost is that $sign. Divide by 5, what you do on the bottom, you do on the top. We get 1, and how many times does 5 go into 40? 8. So how much did each ticket cost? $8. All right. I think you are ready to move on to that independent practice. If you are struggling, make sure that you come and see me. If you need to, review back from the last lesson. Otherwise, that wraps up these unit rates. We will be moving on to equivalent ratios in our next lesson, which is lesson 6. For right now, though, this is all you need. So you have a great day. Work on that independent practice on your own. Bring it to class tomorrow. If you had trouble with it, take it home and try and do it. And if you're still struggling, bring it in and let me know. All right? Make it a great day.